Hey, one and all, welcome to another edition of High Noon Live Draw. Sorry for starting a little bit late. Got started a little bit late here. Just give me a second. Hey, one and all, welcome to another edition. Mom, turn that down, please. Pop-up chat. I'm just trying to remember to like, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, please. Share, comment, hit the notification bell. Today I am doing Naomi Armitage. It's some. Hey, Abel. Not sure how to pronounce her last name. It's from and it's from however you pronounce her last name. Armitage 3. It's Wednesday, so obviously it is my Magna/anime day. And I'm gonna switch over to my drawing area. Can you hear me all right, Abel? Am I loud enough? So how are you today, Abel? This girl seems to have legs that go on forever. Wow, working. Huh? That's always good. So how does it feel to be the first one on stream today? Painting and acrylic, caulking the baseboards. Last step before new tenants move in. Ah, cool. I take it you are a landlord of an apartment building or a house? Then, not trying to give too much away about you, but have you drawn any Appleseed characters? Not to my knowledge. Appleseed is another anime manga. Um, show book. I'm just not. I'm just a worker, not a landlord or anything like that. Oh, okay. I get you. Hired work. They hire you. You come in. You do what they say, and blah 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 blah. Should have realized that my brother did that, and they always hire people to come in and do stuff like that. Contract work. But then again, if it was a house, a lot of times landlords do it themselves. Save a couple bucks. So no, I haven't drawn it. Anything from Apple's. Hello, Jonah Arts. How are you? That's good. What's new with you, Jonah? I think this is your first time in here, but I think I seen you on Manny's the other night. Or was it another person's stream? Good Dog Press, that is for Manny. But it's nice to have you in here as well. I am, and in case you're wondering, I am doing Naomi Armitage. I think that's how you say it. Naomi, I know I got correct, but I was in the chat. Just got done eating and washed a few dishes. Cool. I'll definitely thank you for coming in here. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing. enjoy the chat with everybody else, of course, too. Not that there seems to be a lot of people in here at the moment. It's just me, Abel, and, well, I'm not sure whether anybody else is watching at the moment. Let me see. Oh, we got 3 watching, but then one of those might be me. But yeah, this is her name's Naomi Armitage from Armitage 3. It's a manga. Naomi, 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 and Altia tag team against Captain Marvel. I take it you mean Marvel's Captain Marvel. And now I got my mom listening to me. It would be nice if she turned me down just a little. Well, hey, Trusty. Trusty's here. We're listening. Cool. Uh, have you done mechanical design before? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but I've done a couple. Done a transformer once here live. Did the Voltron, the whole big robot. Other than that, I haven't really done much mechanical design. Oh, and actually, I've come up with my own version of the Transformers, so I've drawn some cars and stuff for that for them, and tried to figure out how to transform them. But other than that, because for my universe, I'm coming up with my own version of Transformers. And of course, hopefully, Sunday night we 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We should be having a bunch, hopefully, a few artists on selling their works. So if you want to stop by for that, who knows what we'll have for different people. And it's not that I'd be unwilling to do mechanical design either. It's just I've been more interested in comic book stuff, superhero comic book stuff, to even be more precise. So what sort of hey Lorenzo? What sort of art do you do, Jonah? Yeah. That was a pretty good discussion we had on Illustrations channel last night, Lorenzo? Yeah, it was. Oh, she appears to be some sort of robot, or at least have a robotic arm. Is she a Russian bot? I have no idea. I think she's a Japanese bot. You know, manga, manga, anime. It depends. I'm flexible. I do a little bit more anime, manga styles as it is, but but more malleable and nearly or hyper realistic art styles. Cool. Hello, nombre. Hola. Hola, nombre. Don't worry about your spelling. And let's try and not use the language. No prob. She maple syrup. I have no idea. She's not my character. Just sometimes I know I have kids watching, and if it was something off stream and not being recorded, I wouldn't care. Vin Diesel is Diesel. I thought she was Canadian. No, this is Armitage. Naomi Armitage from Armitage the Third or something like that. It's an anime slash manga. It was, I think, I forget who it was suggested by a few days ago on Monday. I think when I was doing my own character plus Voltron. Or what's her name's Twixdraw. Twixdraw. Twixdraw Magua. I think cyborgs and I think they are cyborg or androids. It was me who did it. Just okay. And I said I would do it today on my this stream, and I have kept on my promise. Good luck trying to draw a mech like turn a Gundam. Oh, I should actually do some Gundam Wing. I've heard of it. I haven't really ever watched it, I don't think, but I did Optimus Prime. Here, should be able to find it fairly easy. Well, that's still coming up. Plot is famous. Plot is famous. Killed, and they find out she is an android or whatever they call themselves. And I want to see it, but the movie has fallen on the back burner. Oh, that's too bad. So let's see. Open photos. And I will also show my Voltron photos. Share. So there is my Voltron that I did. Although that was done over several streams, so I penciled, then inked. So leave it there for a few seconds so it can be seen good. And then, of course, my Optimus Prime. Well, maybe we'll have to get you making suggestions from now on for my animes, since the famous Bob is no longer around to make suggestions. The infamously famous Bob, the Popio. Okay, so now I'm going to stop sharing and get back to the art. or the drawing of the art. Well, I think maybe I'll try and do something from Gundam Wing next week. I'll just have to remind myself. Sydney designed the mechs in Turna Gundam. I think Turna Gundam is from Gundam Wing, or is that a completely different series? I'm sorry, I'm not hip on a lot of anime out there or manga. It's, I know a lot of my audience likes it, so completely different series set past all the others. Okay, let's see. Set past, but that would seem to indicate it might be in the same universe. These look, but maybe I don't know. A lot of it looks like the regular Gundam, but for Pixar, I'd probably have to do a specific character. Nope, it's the singularity of Gundam. Okay. Okay, not exactly sure what you mean by that. Okay, more accurately, I'm not sure at all. Or, like I said, I'm doing this, doing anime, manga every week, so maybe I'll start getting suggestions from you guys. Well, I'm doing Marvel tomorrow. Anything you guys would like to see for Marvel? Drawn? Hipster X-Men vaping. Is there actually an X-Men named Hipster now? I wouldn't be surprised. Or just making some X-Men look like a hipster. Darkhawk morphs. Starfire Age of Apocalypse. Um, maybe you mean Sunfire Age of Apocalypse. I've done Darkhawk before, I believe. Oh no, sorry, I haven't. I've combined Darkhawk with somebody before. That's what got me confused. JP. GP4's got a new thing. John made me use a bit. What's John gonna do? Make us all into the Simpsons now? You look like Ned Flanders. From the little bit I can see, because you got to remember that thing is super small to me. Unless I go to your page, probably. Phone quality is 2020, says JB. But are the eyes viewing it 2020? You don't know whether your eyes are 2020? You don't know. How should anybody else know? Except for maybe your eye doctor. if you have an eye doctor. Oh, that's a. Well, at least let somebody's letting you know you can't hear. If it's not your ear doctor, why not your eye doctor, right? Oh, John Dillard. Yeah, well, just wait till she get on your show, John. I'm sure she can commentary on your such wonderful masculinity, toxic masculinity too. In fact, I think she would have a better commentary. Words of wisdom: sex can help you in battle. Yeah, maybe. Your wife? John, want a challenge? Oh, hello, model. Oh, shoot, I didn't even put the link out today. Sorry, guys. Did anybody want the link? How are you today, model? Day 3 of cold brain. I can't wake up. Oh, that's not good that you're not able to wake up. Hey, Risey. Good morning there, Risey. Uh, try to color, uh, try to color any one of your drawings or others with the colors that you can only get from Vegemite. Okay. And I have, is Vegemite a brand or what? A marker? How's it going, mate? It is going good, Risey. And the house is fine too. Is a food. Vegemite is a food. We put it on bread. She said Vegemite, not Vegemite. And I'm not sure whether I want to know what that would be. Rise is slowly becoming a night owl or something. Just to stay up, stay tuned with us all. He's got to be up in the middle of the night. I want to know off stream. This is a Christian stream for the most part. Oh, off stream, is this a Christian? Uh, Oh, and stuff will be going out today for all the auction winners this afternoon after I'm off stream. Some of us, I think he means, are trying to turn it into a Raven stream. Don't tell me, Rick. I think you just did, Lorenzo. Oh, so is Jonah from Aussie, the land down under? as well. I don't know what you're under, but no, New York. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie smoky. Oh, New York. New York, New York. That's right close. Well, I shouldn't say right close to me, but because it would depend on where in New York State, of course. But we're not going to ask that question of where. I am in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. So Vegemite is a food or Vegemite or whatever. And I have no idea what the colors are of it, so Vegemite. I have no idea what the colors of Vegemite would be. Probably green. Oh, if you want to watch a good Gundam show, that's recent. I recommend Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Stop. No. And don't, Rick. Ha 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 ha. Don't what? Don't color with Vegemite? It's brown. So all shades of brown? Vegemite, not veg. It's Vegemite. Vegemite. Is it from Australia? Where's it from? This Vegemite. Is it something these vegetarians came up with? Oh, so it's worse. It's something Australians came up with. Yeah, Nutella is good. It's made from home. No, I think for Risey, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Has Risey been drinking tonight? Only one or two. One or two is not bad. It's when you've had 1 or 200 that it could be a little worse. Or 1 or 2 times 10. Joshua's here. Oh, I missed one thing. Sounds more like only brother Joshua promotes the cult of Raven now. I don't think there's any more Pope Raven. No, she has not. And thanks for taking back that like, Joshua. A dislike, I should say. From yesterday. And putting it to a like. I have started the Vegemite war, says Jonah Potts. Obama said a Vegemite. So it's like a quasi vegetable byproduct paste that you smear on toast for breakfast. Sounds good, doesn't it? Not really. See, Aussies invent stuff like Vegemite. Canadians invent stuff like poutine, maple syrup, Canadian bacon. You guys don't get it. We don't get it, and we don't want it. Jeanette loves Vegemite gas in no man's land. No, JP. Freedom was a long, long way, long before that. I don't know, Lorenzo. We might have, but I wasn't gonna make sure. Getting new members, losing members, yeah. It's all the same, right, Joshua? Uh, we get rid of Trudeau, and I think we'll have true freedom. Yes, Canada is very real. It's Australia that isn't real, people. Remember, Australia isn't real. What about when they die, man? Team Joshua. Canadians are just paid actors from Wisconsin. Eh? So are you saying JP would possibly be a Canadian? You run the world? Australia runs the world. Yeah, possibly. Who'd actually go send a missile all the way down there just to attack Australia? There is Armitage, Naomi Armitage. Yeah. So this is the multiverse Earth, where each part is in a different universe. Well, here comes the speech to get Jonah Arts into the cult of Raven. Australia's on Earth too, I reckon. Uh, But now he's going to try and get you to join the cult of Raven, Jonah. Hey, everybody, why not go over and sub to Jonah Arts? Let's give her a little bit of love. There's a link to her channel. Okay, I'm back. I think the confusion is Aussies and Kiwis live on Earth too. Rick, how many of these live streams have you done, and how many have you before you got into your groove and started every day? How many live streams have I done? Probably a good 200, probably more or close to that. I started doing a few way back in, I think, August, July or August. And Mike said something about Mike Miller. He was thinking about being consistent and all that. So I basically gave myself a 66-day challenge. So I ended up live streaming for 66 days straight. In the middle of that, I started doing a live draw at night. Oh, here comes SJW Joshua. Jonah is usually a feminine version of John. So, yes, I assumed because of a name. But, like, yeah, in the middle of that, I started my thing, my live draws at night. And then after my 66-day challenge was done, I just basically decided to go Monday to Friday at noon. And I started doing still kept on my lives at night. I really changed that just to Monday to Friday at night and was doing a little bit of interviewing crowd funding people for a while. I did that for about 2 months at night on Saturdays. And now that seems to have gone by the wayside. So now I am trying to do art auctions for some of us minor guys. Jonah, with an H, yes, is a male prophet. But John, and maybe I'm assuming Jonah is a feminine version of John. I'm not saying it has to be. I'm just saying, well, most people consider it a woman's name. Just like Ashley, but I've met guys new with the name Ashley. Just like Beverly, and I've met guys with the name Beverly. And Lynn, and I've met guys with the name Lynn. But most people consider Ashley, Beverly, and Lynn women's names. Joshua, just trying to stir up trouble. So, yeah, now I do a live stream at noon, Monday to Friday, and I don't know whether I'll start back up doing the live stream for crowdfunding people Saturday nights or whatever. And Pixel's in the thing. Good old Armitage the Third. You like it? I take you recognize the character, Pixel. Okay, I thought we might have Joan of Joan of I know what that is. I can play dirty, Joshua. I know who you mean, Jennifer. Joan of Arc. I'm not Joan of Arc. Oh, Pixel did it. Yes, I own the movie back when it first released. Cool. So this is Naomi Armitage. Am I saying it correctly? Armitage? Pixel? Joan of Arc. Ashley Jonah Williams is the only Ashley that I know. What about Ashley Judd? No, that's Winona Judd. Ashley Judd. I think there's an Ashley Judd. I have no clue what her name is. I was asking Pixel, Risey. Or how to pronounce it. Oh, Joan of Arc and join the arts. Oh, okay. But I have known a guy with the name of Ashley, but I've known more women with the name. I've known a guy with the name of Lynn, but obviously I've known more women with the name of Lynn. And I've known a guy with the name of Beverly, and again, I've known more women with that name. Fine, I get it. You get what? Kamal. So, what was our thoughts on Elizabeth Berkley in her English act? Oh, cool. Is he one-handed demon slaying cool guy with mentioning? Okay. Okay, Dark Hawk. I'll do Dark Hawk tomorrow but it's not in public. What's not in public, JP? Camilla. Okay, you know what? I get. I would draw Dark Hawk. Rising nose. I don't know what you know. I don't know what you know. Because I forget what I was talking about for him to say that. Bloody JP. Uh, trying to get me to misbehave. I never tried. Nah, all I tried never to get anybody to behave like a miss unless they're a miss. And when did I try and get you to misbehave? Okay, give me a sec. I need to get my earphones. Okay, let's see. I gotta switch cameras here for a sec. Okay. You guys seeing anything? Okay. Key. Send you a link in the sec, Rising. I'm just switching cameras. Things were not working properly for a second. There you go, Risey boy. I see black and blue. Jonah. Hey, Risey.
Howdy, bro. You hear me? Is this
Yeah.
working?
No.
Sweet. My microphone was messing up earlier today, so I wasn't sure if it was still working. But one thing that we need to clear up, JP is the ultimate troll, and he's out there running amok. Everything he says is a bloody lie. He took down the town of Raven. My first family was there. Now I've got to rebuild. I mean, it's lucky I'm a young man to a degree that I can start over. Because what do I do now, Rick?
Rebuild.
Can you tell me that? Rebuild. Exactly. That's what he said. That's what he said on his tweet. Is we're going to rebuild the town of Raven.
But you know what?
And
you
I'm
build
like,
it better, stronger, faster.
but my family's still dead.
Rise them from the dead. Hey, you're rising. You can rise. You can rise with them.
No, I don't have that power. I'm not a necromancer. I don't have it in me. I got to start over now. And yeah, JP saying happy birthday. It's not my birthday, JP, and you know it. It may be my slave birthday in your lab, but that's a different thing entirely.
Abel says, Aussie Thor Risey.
Oh, bloody hell, that nickname's catching on. Cheers, Abel.
We get Elric in the chat as well.
Hey,
yeah,
Elric.
It's been about a month since you've been on here.
Yeah, no, well, it's funny because I'm like, this is the latest I've been up for a long time, so I haven't even caught your live streams live in a long time. I usually watch them on the repeat when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, well, I get that, 2 o'clock in the morning there, so actually it's probably closer to 3 now.
Well, yeah, it's 2:36, so it's half an hour away, but luckily I don't work tomorrow or into the next day. Well, I suppose if you count me circling Wisconsin things on the map as work, that might work. Because I'm tracking you down, JP. I'm coming for you, player.
You got to get that plane first. Plane ride.
No. See, that's the best part about this Scarlett Johansson clone lab. I've got investors, right? They said if I give them 2 to 3 Scarlett Johansson clones, they're going to fund my future projects for life. All I got to do is guarantee that they're going to get one.
Oh, Elric said he got his copy of Lone Star today.
But did you get your copy of Scarlett Johansson live action full model life decoy? Yeah, that's what you're going to get.
Elric, what number backer were you? Or do you remember? Abel also says Risey's Asgard clan.
Asgard clad. I like that. That's cool. That is awesome.
Well, at least the Mute Risey thing didn't get stick. The Mute Risey like kicked Nasser.
Yeah, exactly. It could have gone worse.
Elric saying he doesn't remember, unfortunately. The only reason I asked Elric is because I backed Lone Star as well. So I was hoping if you got yours, I might be soon too.
And Joshua also says, or I want a Scar Joe clone. Yeah, you can get one too. You just got to back my future project, which is finding out the resources of Scarlett Johansson clones. And JP says, Rick doesn't seem interested in your lies. Well, JP, you just seem like a politician on the podium right now, coming off like damn sweat beads just dripping off your head, and you're like, shut up, Rosie, shut up. Don't tell him about that scone lab.
He's saying he's got more clues for you today, too.
I know. And you know what? I've watched about every single, I was going to say 90% of his videos. I've watched all of them. And every single time, it's like every third one may have a clue. The rest are all just a wild goose chase. It's hard to filter through what JP is like. He doesn't mess up often, but there's a couple times he has. And those are the times that are going to come back for you, JP.
Let's see. Simpsons Joshua said, I think I'm one of those investors. Or I want to be. I want a ScarJo clone!
Well, you know what? One of the Joshuas could be. I wouldn't know. Some of them are anonymous. Anonymous? I can't say that word.
And then just Simpsons Joshua says, what if his lab is in Brother John's new workshop?
Oh, trust me, it's not. That would make it too easy. JP's not going to let that happen. There's a reason he's posted that all over Twitter and YouTube. It's a tease.
So besides staying up late tonight, what's been going on with you?
Been watching some music videos, edited some stuff, and yeah, I'm kind of a sad, depressing person when someone asks me that, really, because I'm like, damn, I haven't really done much of anything.
Have you been repainting any clicks yet, or lately?
Not today. I mean, mostly I went out. I went into the city. That was interesting.
I'd say what city, but I don't want to give you away.
Well, the Perth city. Like, everyone knows I live in Perth. There's only the one.
Oh.
But,
yes.
Yeah, no. It was just to pick up comics that I'd left sitting in there for a month. So I was like, I gotta go pick them up. Half of them I didn't want, but I was like, ordered them. So I got to hand over the cash. I'm like, oh, I could use this money for something else. But yeah, all right, here you go.
Yeah, you feel bad. Although you probably could give them, probably could have said, I don't really want these ones now. But you feel bad because you did order them.
Yeah, that's my point. I'm like, they got them into the store.
Depending on what they are, they may or may not be able to sell them. So.
Yeah, and that's what I think. I'm like, and half the time it's like something that I know, like if it's something where I don't even want to pick it up, I know the majority of normal people are going to be like, yeah, pass.
Yeah. Alwork saying he plans to do a review on Lone Star and that he will try to make it entertaining.
Oh, nice.
JP Set 4 says, maybe the lab is in Perth.
Yeah, I've seen that part. He knows it's not in Perth. I know it's not in Perth. I've already broken down all the labs in Perth. Got people working on that. Had to call up my Underbelly Society mates to do that. Had to call in a lot of favors, JP. Favors that I have to pay back now, thanks to you.
If you called in favors, would that mean they had owed them to you? And now you're even?
But I had to call in favors from people who were to actually, like, they were like, this isn't in our quarantine of the zone. So they had to reach out, and therefore now I owe them for them reaching out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to...
Yeah, I know.
And Alwork says, my review, entertaining the comic book, so far is real good. Yeah, I'm going to see whether it's all right with Mike if I do a reading on my channel for those that have weren't able to get it. Lone Star, that is. Number 1. And I'll put up spoilers. Lone Star reading. Spoilers. Lone Star reading and review. Spoilers.
Yeah, well, I think if you leave it a few weeks before you do that, he wouldn't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, just let it like settle for a few times, because there will be like constant like reviewers. But then again, you don't want to leave it too long, otherwise, what interest will be there after everyone else has already reviewed it?
Yeah, but I'm also talking there. Simpsons Joshua's. So you're going to spoil the book, Rick? Is that legal? Well, as I said, I'm going to get Mike's permission first. And if not, I'll just review the book.
Model
And
says, "Don't do spoilers. He won't like it." Yeah, so just do like a normal review, what everyone else does. I say.
yeah, well, that's why I said I'm going to ask him. And, I will put in the title, the spoilers. This is the reading of the actual book. You're going to see everything all the way through. And maybe, like you said, maybe I wait, 2 or 3 weeks till everybody who has it, or is supposed to get it, has got it. You know what I mean?
Well, and yeah, that's usually how it like works with movie reviews. Like people, like YouTubers, they bring out like their spoiler-free review, and then a few weeks later they bring out the spoiler review.
Yeah. I'm not thinking I'm not sure who in my crowd has gotten Lone Star, you know, but who hasn't? Has anybody here not gotten Lone Star or didn't get Lone
Yeah,
Star?
I got the digital copy. I didn't get the physical. Just couldn't
Oh, okay.
afford it.
Yeah, probably the shipping all the way to Australia is.
Yeah, so I mean, like it kills me. I'm like, I really have to like have the money on me and really, really, really want a project to like back it physically. Otherwise, I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta wait. Like, I wanted to get back Tales of Beyond the Gate today, and then my bloody land rates came in yesterday, so that effed me.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Well,
say the F word. I just said effed. So
yeah, I know. I know what you said.
I know. I
Simpsons
think I'm
just.
a little proud of myself for that.
Simpsons Joshua says if Mike is going to allow people to do a full read through of the book, then Chester and Booster should read it on Bugbear's basement or whatever. Yeah, if they want to do it, fine. Everybody reading through it would be reading it different. Putting different emphasis here, or there, or whatever. I'm not sure what you mean by T, Jonah Arts. But you
I'm not
say
sure
you
what
have
that
you have you got the thing yet, the digital copy, or has he sent it to you?
me. I don't know. I'm guessing I would have. I haven't checked my emails because I'd forgot
Well,
it even come out. To tell you the truth, like there's just been so much going on lately. I'm like, I don't check my emails. Got a real bad habit with that.
yeah.
So I'm like, because it's
Well,
a PDF file, it would have got sent straight to my email. I'm guessing.
yeah, or probably a link or whatever to go download it. But he may or may not have. It's hard to say. He might wait till he's put out, like 3/4 of the books first or whatever. It's hard to
Yeah, and that
say.
wouldn't surprise me because I know a lot of the pros were worried about like people um copywriting it, not copywriting it. You know what I mean? Plagiarize
Yeah,
and trying to put it out there again. So I'm like, but the thing is that like what I didn't get about that is with the physical copies, people can still do that. It's called a scanner.
yeah. People do it all the time for the
Yeah,
regular books.
and people like I hear like the argument is that oh people don't do that as much these days. I'm like, damn it, guys, you aren't paying attention to what's going on in the world then.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter what it is. People will scan it into a computer just so it exists on the internet.
There was a time that I got my comics regularly through torrents. when I was really reading them every week, I got them every week on torrents, the new ones that day or the next day, either Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, same here. That's how I got a virus on my computer. But I was
And
doing it
that,
illegally, obviously.
but about a year ago, about 2 years ago, they stopped putting them out regularly, so it became hard to get them on a weekly basis. And I got up until like, well, I'm not sure what I think I got up until like February or March of last year, 2018. But I haven't read. I'm still back in November of 2017. That's just DC. Marvel, I haven't even read stuff for digital, even longer. The only thing that I
Yeah, I got
read.
a bunch of physical copies. Like I picked up some today, and I'm like, I've got it, and they're getting added to the pile that's next to the bench right now. That's been sitting there for months. I'm like, I really have to go in there and just cancel everything because I don't read any of it anymore.
Yeah, a friend got me a couple of Marvel comics a few weeks ago. I looked through them a little bit, never read them. It's like, whatever.
Well, the thing is, it's so easy to just breeze over reading them. It's like I call it fast reading. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And you flick through it, you read the first couple words off of a page, boom, next page, got the page, boom, 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 boom. You get the whole story nowadays with
I
freaking
didn't even
Marvel.
do that. I just because I know how much junk there is in them. I just and I think they're in the middle of a
What?
story arc, so it's like why even read them? I
No, and
need
that's
them
the point
begin.
exactly. Well, I'm like, it's like that war of what is it? The realms that's coming up, War of the Realms, or something. I'm like, who cares? There's going to be another war in 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Simpsons Joshua say, is Rick promoting illegal websites? Nope. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying
want
what
to
I
read
did.
this one too. JP's like, I sent the coordinates to your email weeks ago. No, you bloody didn't, JP, because one thing I do every goddamn day. Oh, damn, that might be blasphemy. Sorry, Rick. But one thing I bloody do every day is I type in JP4 in all my coordinates, just on the off chance that there's something. And
Yeah,
there's
but if
no
you're
emails
actually
from you, JP.
maybe he's using a different name.
Yeah, well, he hasn't told me about his other name. I call him JP4. I guess that's why my mates bust my nuts. Is nuts
No,
all right?
yeah. Actually, I've got
Yeah,
JP's
yeah.
real name, but I can't give it to anybody.
Oh, don't dox him.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
no, I don't want. I don't want to know JP's real name. I like to call him JP. He's the clone master overlord.
Let's see. Simpsons Joshua says Rick promotes pirating with Risey Lee. No, we don't promote it. We just say what we did. We're not saying do it or don't do it. It's just a simple fact of what we did or did not do. And, well, new comics, well, that's one thing, but I've got tons of old comics that way because there ain't no way anybody's making money off ones from 50 years ago. Unless, you're a collector or whatever and you're selling it for $100,000. Abel says, I've lost interest in a lot of comics as well. And Model says, oh man, Risey dropped the big one.
Oh, yeah. What was that one? No, I say that. I was like, I don't think
I think he's talking about the JD.
JD. What's JD?
God. God.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
uh, Abel Parsons says, I like trades, graphic novels on the big black and white essential books. It's not. JP4 says it's not. Star 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 star. Jonah says, "What pirate site do you use to read comics?" So, like I said, I usually download them or have
Yeah. Well,
downloaded
the
them
thing is
from a
that you
torrent site.
don't even
You've
have
got to
to.
find the torrent
Rick,
site.
shut up. Stop it.
What?
You
Stop
can just
what?
say, like, literally Google read comics free online,
Okay.
and it'll come up. You don't
Yeah.
have to say you use a free website or anything, because that's all you can, like, literally anyone can type that in. And that's what majority
Yeah.
of people do, is just read comics free online. And then boom, you square. You didn't promote it. I didn't promote it. I mean, JP
No.
may have promoted it. I don't know. I don't know what JP does in his free time. Let's just throw all the blame on JP, I say.
Simpson Joshua. Rick! And that works. Yep.
Right. Don't break the unspoken rule. Well, we're not breaking the unspoken rule. It's called Google.
Hey, the thing is, I'm not doing it anymore. You know, because I have
Well,
no.
exactly. I could
I'm
send
doing.
you a receipt of. Well, actually, it's funny. Keep your receipts. I got my receipt right here. Cost me. What was it today? And I had to go all the way into the bloody city. Cost me also 2 hours of my bloody day as well. To also spend $125 for a bunch of garbage. No, but the only time I use that website anymore is if I'm reading anything written by Tom Taylor, because I have no respect for that man.
Let's see. Eric says, well, you read it, but what's the unspoken rule? I forget that you don't tell that you get these things offline for free.
I think
Or
that
are you getting?
I think that's the rule. Like, you don't talk about Fight Club. What's the number one rule about Fight Club? You don't talk about Fight Club. Now we're both going to die for that. We brought up Fight Club, Rick. Damn it. Canadian
No, you
International Australian League. Oh, well, no, I'm pulling you down with me. I just use your name in that.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything about it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're coming down with me.
I haven't even said the words.
I'm like, Rick let me on his stream. He let me say it. He didn't kick me out.
So Rick just keeps saying it.
See, there you go. See, Fight Club, man. We have to stick together now, man. We got to start up our own anti-Fight Club sort of group now, and it'll be like,
hey, I never said those words you said. I never talked about what you talked about.
You're
the one that talked about it.
You gave me the platform to say it. That's all they're gonna think.
Unfortunately, I can't control. I can't control what you say out of your mouth. It's already out of your mouth.
Now you're sounding like someone else.
You're all the way down there in Australia. I'm sorry, I can't run that fast. My name's not Flash.
I can't run that fast. God. All right, I'll take all the blame on myself. My shoulders can bear a lot of struggle. They do. That is why I follow Cyclops. He's ready for all that.
Elric says, as someone who used to read manga free online, I know about this unspoken rule.
Oh, JP says Rick Doctor's Fight Club.
Simpsons Joshua says, anti-fight club? Hug club.
No way, hug club. I seen this video of this guy hugging people today on Twitter. Like, it was like hugging protesters and stuff. I'm like, dude, how much soy do you frickin' intake? I said frickin' too. Not
frickin's all right.
But I'm like, man, just, yeah. Anyway.
Bottle says, sometimes a book or movie falls off the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Who am I not to pick it up?
Exactly, man. Small soldiers. Did anyone ever see that movie? Or maybe a box or two of these small soldiers fell off the truck. I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Oh, I liked it.
And then they
And
use
JP
Spice. Then they
says,
use
Rick,
Spice Girls as uh, psychological warfare.
I know that was the brilliant part because it's like that actually probably would work. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably jump off the third floor story building if that were the case. Maybe a higher building if I could go up staircases further.
Hashtag Rick Dox's Fight Club. Hashtag Spoon Club.
Right, JP, I know right now you're jealous that you're not a part of Spoon Club. I mean, I can spoon with you if you want.
Elric says, just got done reading Lone Star. It was very good.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Are you glad he's already like about halfway done issue 2, Elric? Are you hoping you don't have to wait as long for issue 2 as you did for issue 1?
Oh, see, I thought Mike was doing that other project he was planning on, like the I can't remember the name of it, but it was the family superhero book.
Oh yeah, the nuclear family. There
Nuclear
was some
Family.
I think there was some pages
So, oh, that was just
from
like a
nuclear
project idea.
doing it, but I think he wants to finish off. I think it's 3 issues of Lone Star first before he does that.
Trusty.
Trusty,
Yeah, you go.
Trusty said, "I always seem to come back to these strips right when they get weird. What is it?"
You got perfect timing, Trusty, man. That's what it is.
It just like who was it? Always came with the crack shot for me drawing when I was doing digital. And I think Elric was saying yes to my question of he can't wait for part 1, and he's saying he didn't read that part for the
Yeah.
nuclear family. JP says when they get weird. I think he's implying they are always weird, all parts of them.
Well, yeah, JP implies a lot of things. We should not listen to the things that JP writes in the comment section of anything because JP is the ultimate troll and he's probably right now working on a Scarlett Johansson poor clone who has rights and maybe somewhat of a soul. And I'm just here trying to liberate them. I mean, I've been circling things in JP's hometown, and the funny thing is, I'm like, what does that solve? Because I'm thinking it's not going to be in his hometown. I'm an ignorant moron. He works out of town, so it could be any number of the states of America.
Well, it depends on things. You gotta get when he says, "Oh
I've
yeah,
taken
this
into
is a
drive
couple."
time. Taken into drive time. I've taken into sleep time. I've added all that up, and I'm like, he can only go so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seems to be. He knows what to do. That's for sure.
Trusty says, "My comic timing is awesome." Ulrich says, "Don't worry, Trusty. I drop into weird subjects when watching streams. Usually it's from Tug reading current stuff from DC or Marvel." Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not hard to get weird stuff reading something out of Marvel or DC. One thing I did pick up today that I was happy from with those guys was the Suicide Squad Hell to Pay trade, which was a sequel to the animated movie. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that movie for sure.
Like the animated one?
It was good. Yeah. Well, I see all the animated movies.
Yeah, no, I love the animated stuff way more than live action.
JP says to you,
I never
Ricey,
considered.
have you ever considered different planes of existence?
Yes, I have, JP, and I've spoken to the other Razies, and other Razi always tells me that he's doing the exact same thing over in Dimension Z.
Yeah, but that's Earth G. I think what he means by different planes of existence is like uh, the astral plane, spiritual planes.
Oh, well, I got to read books on that stuff. Like, I've only got I'm at maybe a minor league of astral projection.
Ulrich says, "How's got Batman by Gaslight? The
If
book?
that's the animated movie, it was so-so. It wasn't garbage, but yeah,
Yeah,
like, I've seen a lot of better Batman animated movies than that one.
yeah. Oh, probably the worst one so far for Batman is the one where he goes to the past. Rural to Japan in the past.
Oh yeah, man! I couldn't even
Oh,
finish that. I couldn't even get through the opening. What was the part? Like they were in the trees, and I was
Batman
like, "No, I'm
Ninja.
done." I'm like, "This is Naruto." I'm like, "If I want to watch Naruto, I'll watch Naruto." And the funny thing is, I've got nothing against Naruto. It's actually a brilliant bloody show, but I'm like, it's just.
Yeah. Let's see. Jonah Art says, JP, why did you put them in the void?
It puts everyone in the void, Jonah. We can't
Let's
trust
see.
people's existence.
Simpsons Joshua says, the goddess Raven can help you with getting into the spiritual plane of existence.
Not
Now, I got a
really.
question for Simpsons Joshua. Are all the Joshuas part of the cult of Raven?
I'd assume so.
Let's
Sometimes
see.
I wait to see like a JP Joshua or a Pope Fire Joshua. I'm like, one day those two will appear.
JP says, not all the Riseys are against me. You know that.
That's a touchy subject, JP, and you. Of course, he brings that up online because he knows I can't talk about it.
But then again, when some of the JPs in the alternate existence before you,
No, he's talking about the clones of Razi. He's talking about
yeah.
the DNA he stole from me.
Well, I think he meant all the ones in the different planes of existence, all the different Earths.
No, that's not what he meant. Trust me. We've spoken in other chats, and he's constantly saying how, like, you know what scares me, Rick? I may or may not be a clone of Dennis Leary, but manufactured to be an Australian and sent over here to do JP's dirty work. I don't know if that's true.
Let's see, Jonah. Let's see, Velnig's in the chat says, "Hail Raven."
Hell,
Simpson,
Raven.
Simpson, Simpsons Joshua says, "Hail Raven." JP4 says, "Jonah, shh." And JP4 says, "Oh, great. Rick, read it." I'm thinking about one of his other comments. I got to it. You gotta give me a few seconds, JP.
Yeah, he's got to deal with the bloody Razi dribbling garbage.
Elric says, considering its feudal fantasy Batman movie, it actually has characters portraying Japanese warlords that many Japanese would notice. Yeah, I guess so, and that's not the problem I have. It's just more they end up, these giant fighting robots just because it's manga. Yeah, we're back in, like, I'm not sure what year for Japan. And yeah, we suddenly got all these, they made giant robots Fighting robots. They made Transformers. They're Voltrons. It says Simpson said Joshua says, not Joshua and SJW Joshua's are not in the cult. SJW Joshua are not in the cult of Raven.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure they'd spread toxicity through it.
And then JP4 says, no, Rick, there is only one of me.
Mm. Wait, I can actually believe that.
There's only one of you throughout the multiverse? How could
Of
you know that?
JP4? Yeah. Because he's the anti-monitor. None of us have realized. Me and Test Monkey were one of the only first two to pick up on this. I'm trying to wake up everyone in CG about this. I'm like, JP is going to enslave us all. You need to wake up before it's too late. We're all going to wake up in a lab one day, caged up, eating slosh, and there's nothing we can do about it.
And then Simpson Joshua says, I did make a JP Joshua. It was JH4. Yes, I remember that. Did he get canned by Google? YouTube?
YouTube. Why are they killing all the Joshuas? This is a Joshua hate crime. I think we should raise awareness.
Let's see. John Art says, why at JP4? And JP4, the void, but Rick blew it. Because I read his comment. Yes. Look up Mecha Naruto, laugh out loud. Okay.
Mecha Naruto. The hell?
I guess it's some sort of anime or whatever. JP4 says yes. Simpson Joshua says JP killed the other JPs. I'd believe that. Jonah Art says Japan did have robots, but it was primitive back in feudal Japan. But because they brought tech from the future, it kind of makes sense that they'd have giant robots. Yeah, but they didn't bring that much tech. What was there? The Batmobile, and a bunch of what's his name? Gizmos. Batman's gadgets and gizmos. JP4 says, I had Google take care of Joshua Risey. Simpsons Joshua. They did ban JH4, but I got it back and changed it to this one. Okay. He's saying Gorilla God, and Jonah Arch is saying Gorilla God and Joker also bring back tech. Yeah, but there wasn't a lot. I'd have to rewatch the movie. I didn't think they brought back that much tech, and the Grodd might be technical enough to make some more tech, but I don't think the Joker would.
Well, I'm more worried what the hell JP did with the awesome Joshua Risey. I mean, that would have been a force to be reckoned with. How did he manage to shut that down before I ever seen it?
What about Risey 4?
Risey 4, that's a good one. I should make one of my olds that, except I've already changed their names like 80 times, so I can't change them. They're on the 3-month ban for a while. Worst thing is I don't change them to anything funny. It's usually just like Cyclops rules and stuff like that. I'm like, damn it, that only can run for like one random bloody stream. And the worst thing is I usually join like gamer streams and stuff and do it there. Like, hey, yo, have you heard about the prophecy of Raven and Cyclops and how Cyclops was right to hail Raven? People are like, what the hell? Ban that guy. And I get timed out for 300 seconds. It's not nice. It's not nice.
Uh, Remember, Japan caught up to the world pre World War One and past us, so it isn't that far off from happening. Yeah, well, I think I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure what year they went back to and would be in our calendar for it. So I'm not exactly. Not that the people couldn't do it, but
For
it,
the people. My brother
it
does the same voice. He's like, for the people.
for the people.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what? For the people.
But yeah, there's. I don't know. Just we don't even have those big robots nowadays. So, although
Yeah,
I
you
know,
know what sucks is I seen Pacific Rim when it first came out. I'm like, as if humanity's gonna stick together to build giant robots. We're all gonna burn. As soon as those monsters come, we're done. Humanity ain't gonna stick together to build giant robots. They don't know what it's got. We're gonna, we're gonna get squashed, Rick. I feel bad for that.
Elric is saying they already have life-size Gundams, but that's just for shown, but not that far off. Yeah, one could make, I guess, a life-size this stuff, but
Yeah,
putting the tech
can they
inside it to
operate?
run it.
Exactly. Can they operate one? Like, I want to see it fly around and like chop things' heads off and stuff.
Forget that. I'd just like to see it walk around.
What? What? No, I want to see it go into the depths of the ocean and kill those hollow monsters. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of being scared of the ocean. I want some giant robot to go in there and just like kill everything.
Yes, they'll go into the ocean, and then they'll go under Australia and lift it up.
No, 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 no. Stay the hell away from Australia. My turn.
They'll go take over Australia. We'll just
Well, that
have
wouldn't be
this.
hard to do.
One will just come and land in the middle of Australia.
Bloody hell, you just show up with a gun and you can almost run it.
Yeah, true. Nowadays.
What you're gonna do is have the opposition of facing the government. That's it. Show up with a big enough militia, you'd run this town in a second.
Jonah Art says
But
they're
I'm not
making a
promoting that.
moving Gundam for the 2020 Olympics. Well, be interesting. See, I know they're coming a long way with robots, but I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube and other things. But one that size, the
Yeah, well,
energy,
I'm
the
I'm more
energy to run
worried
it.
about what the model says is that there are kaiju Joshua's coming soon. So we're done. Well, that's the end of humanity there. I mean, unless you join the cult of Raven, I think the kaiju Joshuas will spare those members. So you better remember that, JP, before you throw in your next meteorite at the town of Raven.
Let's see. Jonah Art says in the Universal Century timeline, Xeon accidentally dropped a space colony on Sydney, Australia.
Oh yeah,
Ulrich
yeah,
said,
no, Sydney. I don't care about Sydney.
Elric says, I would be more concerned about the megalodons, the Caillou, so Gundams would be nice to have protecting the oceans.
I stay away from the sea as best I can.
Would you say this?
I'll throw Jason Statham into the sea. He can deal with it.
Would you say there's nothing to see?
Oh, Rick. Oh, I love your puns. You're exactly like my brother, dude. Oh man, he does the same thing. I'm like, yep, that's a gut shot. Say things like puns, man. I'm like, oh man. So good. So good.
I try. I do.
Yeah, Mitch. This is good. Oh, damn. I'm still like, if we're in a boxing match right now, I'd still be on the ropes. I'd be like, still dazed and confused. He went there, he did the pun. Oh, damn, I'm dazed, I'm knocked out. Rick's looking me out. I'm like, pun. Throw the flag in there. I need to get out.
Fun fact: the Turn A Gundams have a black hole generator as a power supply. Lorenzo says puns are the highest form of literature. Well, actually, he says Hitchcock said that. Alfred Hitchcock, I believe he means.
I think, is it David Hitchcock?
So, if a kaiju seen a Gundam, would they say, "Guns, damn"?
I
I don't think he got that one.
got it. Unfortunately, I got it. Damn it. I wish half this stuff went over my head sometimes, but puns for some reason don't. Like references, world history, culture can go over my head, but a pun is like a big D to the face.
Rick just went laugh out loud.
Yeah, because Elric's like, damn it, man. Like puns, man. They're brutal. They're brutal.
Like, I got it. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't. You were doing the silent laugh at it. I wasn't sure.
I was trying not to die on the inside. I mean, I'm like, damn, man. There's so many beers in front of me, I can't even count them.
Oh,
And you're dropping
heck.
puns on my ass.
Oh, heck. With the one that Jonah told me about, they could have turned A to a Gundam and said, "Guns, damn!"
There we go. That's the Rick we know. We love. Oh, man. Ah! Well, I did ask you to send me this link, so it's all self-torture.
Hey, can I challenge you in a small... Me? I guess so. If you want to come on tomorrow, Jonah.
Yeah, that would rock, Jonah. Jonah. Wait, I'm thinking of the wrong name. What's the name of the name?
Or maybe we should do it Saturday. Because I do depend. Well, I guess it depends on what you want to draw. Because tomorrow I do Marvel. Friday I do an independent character or sci-fi.
It says, but what would it be based on?
Yeah. Oh, we could, depending on how much we get for a people in the chat, we could always, come up with a poll. One of those straw polls.
Well, I'm automatically voting either Skunk Girl, Cyclops, or Raven. Just because I'm biased. I'm biased as hell.
Well, that would be a good idea too. Depending on, maybe pass it around from channel to channel, or maybe have it on my channel. The comics, since nobody really seems to be doing it, the Comics Gate the Comics Gate fan and drawn and quarter Comics Gate edition. Every week it's a different Comics Gate character.
Or you could just call it the Let's Hang and Draw
Yeah.
stream instead of a competition, and then add a straw poll at the end if you have multiple artists. That way, if that you don't have multiple people show up, you can still like do the same thing.
Yeah.
If there's just one or two people where it's like vote for one or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And she's saying, he's saying, he or she saying some mechs and characters too. Well, characters were out. I know I've got a whole bunch of Transformers, but they're not as good as the regular ones. Here, I'm gonna give you. Uh, Try to say, but yeah, we could add that into mechs. But mechs are just robots. Giant robots.
Basically, Transformers to a degree.
Yeah. John and Quarter. Mech Edition. Machine Edition.
And that's like the point where I say, like, some people probably wouldn't show up because just know that most people don't like drawing. I only learned this recently that they don't like drawing Transformers or robotic people.
Yeah, Mike doesn't do it, but because of that, you're most likely never going to see Transformers on Drawn and Quarter or anything sort of like that. Those mechanized characters.
And you know what? It's such a large aspect of drawings that you're like throwing away, man. Because Transformers is one thing, Gundam's another thing. Like there's Zoids, man. Damn, man. Like Zoids were the bomb back in the day for a little while.
Yeah, or even the GoBots.
Oh yeah, and the GoBots, yeah, they were alright, but they had nothing in comparison to the Zoids.
Yeah, well, GoBots were the wannabe Transformers.
Chaotic Century, man. If you ever watch any of that, that was awesome.
Yeah, Jonah Arts is saying, mechanical designs are hard to do for most artists. Yeah, it's something that you have to take your time with, maybe at first we'd start out with simple characters like original Bumblebee, um, even GoBots, you know. Elric saying he still has some Zoid models.
Oh, nice, man. Hold on to those. They're expensive as hell now. I check eBay all the time, try to catch up and buy some of the ones I used to own then. And it's ridiculous how much they've gone up in price.
Elric says they even made a Robotech mech in Japan that transforms and it's full size. But which one would that? Probably the easiest one is almost to do is the bike from Robotech.
I'm pretty sure
the
they had an Optimus where they had it transform. But then again, that might have been a dream.
This is why Japan has better animation and art. Yeah. Just the Jet Fighter one.
So it would have been Jetfire or.
Oh, well, no, he's talking about the Veritech Fighter.
Oh.
Which in the toys was, what's his name? Jetfire. What they used to do Jetfire with for the Transformer toys.
Wait, I think I was looking up something once where JP4 is actually like jet fuel. So is that legit? Let's Google it.
But it
Google
is almost 2:30 here, and I have to go out today. I got to go get all the people that gave me donations. I got to get their stuff sent off.
it. All right, well, we got to wrap this up then, folks.
Yes, we are.
Thanks for having me on here, Rick.
No problem. Heck, you're the only one to get a link today, too.
Yeah,
I
thank
forgot.
you. I feel privileged. I mean, I had to
Uh,
ask, but yeah, I'm
uh,
like still
uh,
one of those lucky few.
I forgot to put out my regular link, and then like when I realized it said on stream, I'm like, anybody who wants it, come on, let me know. But okay, so you want to show for yourself there,
Oh,
Rising?
well,
Oh,
I try not to shill for myself, but I always shill for everyone else. So, yeah, go check out JP4. He may be the clone master, but he's an awesome gamer. Check out Good Dog Press. Check out Naomi Comics. Check out Crypto Comics. Like, they're all cool dudes. I usually get the links from them and hang out with them. If I'm not hanging out here with Rick, and the only time if I'm not hanging out with Rick is just because I'm bloody asleep and this stream starts too late for me.
yeah,
But
I'm
thanks for
usually
having me on. It's always a
no
privilege.
problem. Yeah, usually it's like 1 a.m. where you are when I'm doing my
I know.
broadcast. So
I'm like, damn it. I'm like, I fell asleep.
that's no
What's feel guilty?
problem as long as you're watching it on the when you get up,
No, yeah, I always
giving
catch
me
the
a view.
replay whenever I can.
So, and of course, everybody can find me here. They can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And for those that may or may not know, I am doing a missions trip. If you would like to support, there is a PayPal link in the thing. And if you let me know that you want a tax receipt for, you know, income tax purposes, let me know that because anything over $10, I'll just give all the information, all your address information to my church so they can send you a tax receipt at tax receipt time. And also we have the artist, I know some people don't like the name minor league artist comic art auction on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would be about 8 in the morning for you, Rising.
Yeah, well, that's why I barely catch it
Uh,
sometimes because I sleep until like usually 9 a.m. Like
yeah.
that's when my alarm goes off. But
Well,
just one thing I also
well,
thought that we could promote is Tales from Beyond the Gate.
yeah, yeah. That's on
Yeah,
Indiegogo and
go check that
IndieCron.
out on Indiegogo and yeah, IndieCron.
If you can't find it on Indiegogo, go to IndieCron. It'll be easier to find. And then you just hit click. So I guess that's about it for now. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Unless I'm on some other stream
That's it.
later today.
Oh yeah, and then it'll be like, well, I'll see you then, and that's it. That's all there is. There isn't
Yeah.
any more.
Bye for now. God bless everyone. Have a great, wonderful day.
Take care.